Good evening, brothers, sisters, and gender norm resistors. Let's get back to Mordavia and actually see what's going on in the castle with me, your host, Ollamh. Welcome. Oh, the weekend is done, which is actually kind of a good thing, really. Because, oh my goodness, so many things, so much trouble, so much pain, so much suffering. Oh, this has not been a good weekend. As you might have been able to tell by the fact that I had, no online presence whatsoever over the weekend. Yeah, just a lot of things going on. A lot of just hassle and stuff. I think it's all taken care of, though. We started getting better weather, warmer weather here in East Central Illinois, which means my net provider was doing a lot of upgrades, a lot of their upgrading. Not quite sure what all that means, but yeah, it's been spotty, it's been difficult, it's been rough, it's been just hellacious. So yes, but we are ready to get back into our back into Quest for Glory 4, back into Mordavia. I think we've done just about everything we possibly can do at this point, except, well, the one exception is going and seeing the Punny Bones's going and seeing Punny Bones's last show before he basically tries to find a way out of Mordavia. Now that he's got his sense of humor back. We've got, and then it's really just everything centering around the castle. We need to get in, we need to find, we need to find out how to get to Tanya, the kidnapped girl. Also need to figure out what exactly is going on in the castle and stuff like that. Now, we need to be smarter about this than we were last time. Because last time, we didn't really, we weren't really smart about how we did things. I know, big surprise, right? Not very smart coming from me. Because we just went through and we were just opening doors and stuff like that. We weren't really taking into account the need for being sneaky and oiling hinges in order to make sure that they don't creak. That's what got us killed when we went into the castle last time. And of course I didn't save before that, so it all kind of went haywire. But I think we should be good this time. We should be good this time. So, with that said, let's go ahead and cut the music here and get into the game, shall we? So we're still sneaking everywhere. We did get the blackbird, right? We have 4 of the 5, are they 5 or 6? Actually, I think there might be 6 different rituals. I think one we may find actually in the castle. One is in a wraith barrow, but we need something to help protect us from getting our life drained away. So let's go up here.
You unlocked.
And we're gonna go ahead and rest until night.
After.
What time is it? It is nowhere near time for anything to happen. All right, that is just that. I don't need to lay down in bed every time. We'll rest until Dimitri comes and closes his shutters.
After some rest.
Okay, he should. Yeah, I was gonna say he should be coming out to close his shutters now. Yeah, there you go. Close up, Dimitri.
You hear movement on the other side of the door. After a few minutes, you hear someone removing the bar and unlocking the bolts on the other side of the door.
Thank you. Please let me in.
So you're back. No, it's your front. Take a seat. No, take two. They're small. I got a joke just for you, so don't look so sheepish.
All right.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and all you others. I'd like to say how glad I am to be here. I'd like to say it. Seriously, folks, staying at the Hotel Mordavia has been like staying at a resort. A last resort. My room is so small, the mice are hunchbacked. I couldn't even complain about the room service. There wasn't any to complain about. And the innkeeper's wife really went out of her way to make me feel at home. She ignored me completely. I wasn't feeling well, so I went out to visit the local doctor.
Okay.
You know, Dr. Cranium. He's the guy with the 3 pairs of glasses, one for nearsightedness, one for farsightedness, and one to look for the other 2. I said to the doctor, my heart keeps making a strange noise. It keeps going tick, tick, tick. Aha, said Dr. Cranium. We have ways of making you talk.
Oh,
Next, I went to
God.
visit the local store. If you don't know what's up, then you haven't seen their prices lately.
A little
And
close
the
to reality.
shopkeeper, what a gossip. She suffers from acute indiscretion. I dislike repeating gossip, but what else can you do with it? And boy, oh boy, the monsters in this place. If I ever come face to face with a revenant, I know what steps I'd take. Long ones. What would I do if ever I saw a necrotor?
Good question.
Hope it didn't see me. Actually, folks, I'm up here for a good reason. A jester's ambition is to be healthy, wealthy, and wisecracking. If it weren't for my friend the hero over there, I couldn't make a hyena laugh. So, when you've lost your wit, broken your funny bone, and none of your puns are fun, it helps to have a hero handy. You know, that reminds me very little of the story about the gravedigger who was so bored he buried himself in his work. You know, I could tell you some more jokes, but you'd only laugh at them. So long and be good. If you can't be good, then be careful.
The gnome takes a deep bow and gets down off the stage. That's funny, you always thought he got down off a duck. Ha! The townspeople explode into spontaneous applause.
Keep smiling. It makes people wonder what you've been up to.
But
So,
that's
is that
true.
funny, or are you just keeping your mouth shut?
So what'd you guys think of the...
You know, he wasn't such a bad person once you got to know him.
Yeah, except for that drooling problem, we'd welcome him in Moldavia if he ever came back.
I still wouldn't let him marry my daughter, though.
Do you even have a daughter?
You don't have a daughter.
See?
Well, that might constitute a major obstacle to marrying her.
All right, yeah.
Gentlemen, I was dangerously close to being amused this evening.
Dangerously close.
I'll tell ya, I had a great time.
Laughed so hard I almost lost my lunch.
But that's at your drink.
Now that was an evening of, thank goodness, rare entertainment.
Wait, you don't like to be
It
entertained?
was okay. I laughed till I stopped.
I'm telling you guys, it was boffo. I even got some of the jokes.
Well, that's kind of impressive, really.
It's good to have my wit about me again. Nothing worse than someone who can't take a joke or one that tries to tell one and can't.
Wait, why are you...
Before you helped me, when I told a joke, people always clapped their hands. Unfortunately, it was always over their ears. Now, whenever I tell a joke, I get carried away.
Wait, what?
So I'm leaving before they ride me out of town on a nail. A short joke there.
Why was he speaking in the narrator's voice?
Did you hear the one about the dwarf who is so dumb, he always stops to think and then forgets to start again? Everything that's said to him goes in one ear and out the other. There's nothing there to block traffic. I can tell dwarf jokes all day.
I love that Gamer's
mainly
Grotto
because there are
and
none around
alcohol.
to stop me.
Yeah, I don't get why the gnome was talking in the narrator's voice. That was a little weird.
In another minute, I'm gonna say my bye-bye and fly. I'm going south for the winter, down where the nights are balmy, and so am I. Heading for Silmaria, land of winter waterland, where there's no snow nor cold wind to blow. Up here, the winter is so cold, even the wind howls about it.
Oh, so he's going to Silmaria next, huh? Yeah, they have some pretty they have some pretty wild voice acting in this. So what do you think about the gnome?
The gnome was very odd and said very strange things. Yet Mr. Bones was very funny this time, and I enjoyed listening to him. There will be no more entertainment acts at this hotel. Understood? At least not until a new funny entertainment arrives.
A new funny entertainment or just a funny entertainment? Because those two are very, very different.
There will be no more...
Oh, no, I want to ask about...
I think I am sorry to see the strange gnome leave. It was odd being able to laugh again, if only for just a moment.
Why does your vest not close? And what's the purpose of the buttons if it all joins up in the middle?
Your voice is lost in the noise of the crowd, and the gnome doesn't seem to have heard you.
Well, that's a shame. All right.
You unlock.
Well, it's so long, it's been nice to know you. I like you. I have no taste, but I like you. If you ever make it to Silmaria, look me up. I never forget a friend, especially if he owes me money. But seeing as how it's me that owes you one, I'd better get while the going's good. See ya! And don't take any wooden kopecks. So, everyone, I'll leave you with this story. A man runs up to his doctor and says, "Doc, you gotta help me. I keep thinking I'm a goat." The doctor asked, "How long have you had this delusion?" The guy replied, "Ever since I was a kid." Bada-boom.
Oh, good grief.
To show
Oh,
you
God.
I'm one bad dude. It's been sheer pleasure here, but I'm gonna take it on the lamb and just bleed it. Be seeing you.
Yes, go, please, for the love of all that is holy.
Townspeople have a poor...
Oh, I guess it's not quite nighttime yet, so I actually have to. I actually have to go out the front door. Which means I have to hear a lecture from the...
Never seen...
It is very dangerous.
Yes. I understand. I know it's very dangerous out at night, and I should be careful. All right, you know what? Let's rest until it's proper night, and see if maybe Katrina's out front. Maybe. She is not. Okay. Well, you gotta sneak. You have to sneak around. You gotta do some sneaking. Okay, good. Now, I mean, yeah, it looks like I'm in desperate need of a toilet, but I mean, come on. All right, so we're going to go back into the castle, which means we have to go to the crypt.
You have entered an eerie, deserted graveyard. Strange moans wail through the trees, and mysterious lights seem to flicker and fade among the tombstones. Two large crypts dominate the cemetery.
This is not my first time here. Yeah, still really creeped out about the fact that tombstone is bleeding. All right, can I look for traps?
All right. You hear a sharp snick as your lockpicks catch the tumblers just right. The crypt door opens.
Mad skills, baby. Mostly because I'm very mad.
You are in a dark, dank crypt, filled with bas-relief figures of long-departed knights and statues of the Grim Reaper. Stairs lead back to the entrance. A brightly colored copy of the Borgov crest adorns part of the floor.
Why would you put statues of the Grim Reaper in your crypt? Right, it's Borgoff, so it's blue, orange, red, green, orange, violet. That gives us the key.
As you shake hands with the Grim Reaper statue, the door at the top of the stairs opens.
No, I didn't want to, I actually didn't want to leave. I was just wondering if there was anything that happened.
The stone...
Can I pick the lock?
Using your thieves' toolkit,
Oh, I
you manage
can!
to spring the lock on the coffin lid. It opens to reveal a dark, narrow passage leading deep into the heart of the mountain. After following the dark passage for several minutes, you come out into a castle chamber. The bookcase closes behind you, and there is no obvious way to
Well,
open it.
I am very happy to be streaming again. Trust me, I am very happy to be streaming again. All right, let's see here. All right, we're gonna. I'm going to want my oil out.
You carefully...
Let's oil all the hinges to everything we can. So, boom.
You hear it.
Even with oiling it, it's still like, oh yeah, hey.
You hear voices beyond. You carefully oil the door hinges to prevent revealing squeaks.
Your mini vacation, your forced mini vacation. All right, you know what? Hang on. Before we do that, let's save. Let's make sure to save.
You carefully open the door just a little so you can hear better and look through the crack.
Everything is going according to plan. My plan. I am not interested in your petty revenge scheme.
That is some wild hair,
You
lady.
cannot trust him. He will attempt to destroy you the moment he realizes what you truly are.
No, he is already attracted to me. I want him to act from his own free will and not be some puppet whose string I hold. After all, if I only wanted a puppet, I could have used you.
There will come the day, Katrina, when I will be the Dark Master, and you will be only a memory.
You would love to destroy me, wouldn't you? You hated me from the moment we met, but you thought you could use me, didn't you? You were blinded by your own ego. I have always been your master, and you my mere apprentice.
I will have my revenge!
On whom? The hero or myself?
Good question.
Both of you!
Oh, Avis.
Oh, it is so easy to make you lose your temper. That is why you will never be the Dark Master. You let your overwhelming pride override your thinking.
That's like, oh, hey, yeah, I'm just like, okay, so I probably, why am I not sneaking? Why am I no longer sneaking? Sneak, you stupid beehole. Sneak. All right, so this is where, okay, right.
You hear a... Don't make an...
I'm sorry, what?
You straighten up. Ashes to ashes. Don't make an ash of yourself. You don't find any safes, secret passages, or other interesting oddities behind the painting.
Well, that's a shame. Wait. Oil the hinges.
Carefully.
Now pick
You
the
hear?
lock. Ooh, hey. What do we got here?
The cabinet is empty, save for a thick coating of dust. The cabinet is
Okay, but the center one.
straight. It doesn't. The cabinet is...
Cabinet's all empty. Okay. What is the blue cup?
Those things always leak.
Really? Okay, fine.
You careful. All you can hear a distant creak.
Okay, good.
There are no...
Good.
You
No
hear that?
traps. There we go. Yeah. Kill him. No, you have to hit before they hit you. The only time they just say, nope, look, we'll take care of all of this fighting for you. Don't even fret. Don't worry about it. We got this.
You careful. You straighten.
Nope.
You put your ear up.
All right.
You straight.
Ooh, hello. Wow, this is a very
After
pink.
several minutes spent analyzing this piece of furniture, you reach the brilliant conclusion that it must be a bed. There's not... You carefully... All you can hear...
Okay. Wow, this place is...
You care? You straight...
No.
You put your...
Okay, nothing on the other side of the door. Good.
The cabinet is empty. The cabinet... The cabinet is... The cabinet... The cabinet...
This place is starting to get to me, guys. It is really starting to get to me because I don't...
All you can hear... The door... You hear...
Wait, what? Why was that? Why did that one have pink curtains on it?
Cabinet... The cabinet... Behind the painting, you'll find a small hidden compartment containing 6 crowns.
Oh.
You invoke the salvage laws, also known as finders keepers, and are now 6 crowns richer.
Great. Not that I have.
Cabinet...
Not that I have much to spend money on.
You can't... All you can hear... You hear...
Oh, good grief! This place is
Can't...
really a maze.
Can't... You hear...
Okay.
You care... You... You put your ear up...
Oh, hello.
You take...
Oh, 6 kopecks. Ooh.
The cabinet... You don't find...
These boys are rich.
The cabinet... The chest is locked.
All right. Look for traps. Aha, there are traps. And we're going to go red this time. Mostly because that was the first one that came up. Boom, there we go.
You take 15 crowns from a pouch in the safe.
Ooh.
The safe also contains several papers and some old clothes, but they have deteriorated with age and are worthless. So you leave them.
Well, that makes sense.
You carefully... All you can hear... You hear...
Doesn't sound like there's anything on the...
You shiver as the ghost passes through you. A cold chill remains.
Okay. Thank you, Mr. Ghost. Or Miss Ghost?
You careful. You straight the stone. You put your ear...
All right, so we're back to the main room. Oh.
You carefully... All you can hear... You hear...
Let's just make sure that there's nothing like... Ooh. Oh, hello? Oh, hi, buddy. Yeah, I was gonna say, start attacking, please.
Finally, the wraith vanishes under the force
I was gonna say, the wraith is
onslaught.
dead already,
Its
come on!
ties to this world severed at last. The chest is...
Alright, look for traps. We'll go with red again, because why not? Red seems to be good for us. Boom! There we go.
In the chest, you find a small flask labeled
Oh,
healing
good.
and 25 crowns. Pretty nice for a few minutes' work.
25 crown? Jeez. That is a
There's nothing
lot.
hidden. The candelabra is too large to conceal, and you don't have a good place to sell it. Besides, it's just brass, not terribly valuable.
Hey, brass can be very valuable if you know the right people.
This probably isn't at the top of your list of safe places to sleep.
Oh, come on, you don't know what kind of beauty's just gonna, like, curl up in the bed
That feels-
beside you.
You hear? All you can... You hear?
All right, I think there were other ways that we could have got... Oh, right. Ghost.
You... The stone...
You know what? Let's rest up a little bit.
After you are
I'm pretty sure there were other ways to go.
You hear?
Wasn't there? There had to be another way to go. Yeah, there was another option, wasn't there? Yes, there was. There was this way.
You hear?
Oh.
Door The bookshelves are full of Some of these books seem to be attached to the bookshelf. Let's see what you can do with them. There's something strange about the volumes of Tobin's Spirit Encyclopedia, subtitled To Pass Beyond the Veil.
Aha! Yes. Exit. Or E11T. Where the hell am I this time?
You carefully oil the doors. All you can hear... You hear...
Wait, am I going down? How far down am I going? Hold on.
You carefully...
Now open the door. Oh, okay.
You hear...
I know where I am now. How I got here, I'm not entirely sure, but I know where I am now. So there's an extinguished candle here.
You reach up.
Yeah. All right. So we know how to get in and out of the castle.
As you shake hands with the Grim Reaper statue,
Yeah. It opens the door. It lets us out. Yay. So, okay. Oi! Zeus, Jupiter, Thor, Raiden, whoever the fuck is throwing the thunderbolts at me, do you mind not getting so close? I am not okay with that, sirs.
you
Yes, very definitely slip over the gates. So we can actually sleep here. And we have dreams. Yay?
You feel the sensation of floating freely in a swirling cloud of magic.
Yes.
You are warm and safe, surrounded by the sound of peaceful beauty. You feel as if you are suddenly totally alive. You can remember every happy moment of your past, taste every favorite sensation, hear all the colors of the universe.
How do you feel, Pete?
This is the true joy of living.
Cool.
Suddenly, you find yourself trapped by darkness. You cannot breathe. The darkness is tearing the warmth, life, and magic from your body. Pain. The agony of lungs without air. The burning cold of a body trapped in ice. The terror of helplessness as death approaches.
Sounds
You
about
float,
right.
cold and lifeless. You gradually wake, shaking off the shreds of dreams that cling to your memory.
Yeah, not entirely sure those were our dreams or even our memories. That felt a little weird. So what happens if we go in there during the day? Ooh. Oh, because they're vampires, maybe if we go in there during the day, we can be like, yo. Okay, so we can pick the lock, continue picking the locks and increase our lock-picking skill. Not by a massive amount, but we are improving. Wow, everything's improving except for our luck and our dodge. We have not done any dodging yet.
Use.
Okay, so...
Try as you might.
Wait, what? What?
You hear? You put your...
So this should be the main hall, yes. And then if we go up here, this led to the little... This led to the pink room.
You
Yes. Shiver as the ghost passes through you.
You...
I probably could have gone the other way and like there was a secret passageway, I think.
You hear? The stone walls and floors are as cold.
As cold as death. Well, that's creepy.
You hear?
Okay, so it was it up here? Was her room? I think I'm totally guessing at this point.
You don't find it. You. The curtain.
Okay, so that must be a one-way.
You hear it.
So how the hell do I find Tanya?
You hear?
Wait, did I go that? I don't know if I went this way. Oh, hello. Oh.
The monster doesn't seem to like you letting light into the room. Maybe you would have better luck at night.
Ah! I see, said the blind man as he picked up the hammer and saw. We have to go. We do have to go in there at night. Okay. All right. But that's a one-way. But that's a one-way passage. I bet that's a one-way passage. I don't know why they have a pink. I don't know why they have a pink.
Try as you.
A pink
You hear?
bed that apparently nobody sleeps in. It's kind of weird. Wait, can I go out the front? Can I go out the front gates? Right. Okay.
You hear it?
Yep. We're fine. Yes, the ghost that sweeps down. Right. Okay. I'm gonna save before I try this because I have no idea if this will work or not.
The main doors are securely locked and barred. You can't get out that way.
Well, you can pick the locks, and if they're barred, they should be barred from the inside, and you should be able to just, like, be like, yo. Toss the bars to the side, open the door. Okay, so, when we come in at
You
night,
reach up to put the candle back.
if we go to the east, that is the secret passage that lets us out, or that gets
As you
us
shake hands with the Grim Reaper
around.
statue, the door at the top of the stairs opens.
Right.
You quickly make your escape from the deadly crypt.
Look, it's not a deadly crypt. Are there any traps? Is there anything If anything, it's deadlier to leave because of the fucking lightning. Like, seriously. Whoever their god of thunder is a fucking dick. Alright, I should probably rest up a bit because, dear gods, I am feeling kind of weak. All right, you know what? Whoa, hang on. Okay. How many of those do I have to do that every time I want to visit the doctor? Or wait, can
I have done it!
Hi!
The world shall not soon forget the genius of Dr. Cranium. The experiment is a success. Behold, Frankie!
Frankie!
Is she not something? I'm looking forward to an exhilarating series of experiments with her. Ah, very nice, Frankie. I'm sure you will agree. Just as I planned. I believe she has all the assets necessary to become a premier scientific laboratory assistant.
I'm pretty sure I've seen this movie. I'm pretty sure I've seen this movie. This is Frankenhooker.
Could it be? Has Dr. Cranium at last succeeded in the ancient dream of bringing back life to the dead? Or is this just someone who had a little too much to drink at the mad doctor's party last night?
I think he just made himself an undead girlfriend.
I am a genius! I shall be famous everywhere! There have been others who have worked on the reanimation of dead tissue, but no scientist has a Frankie like mine! Whoopee!
He's totally putting his dick in her. I'm sorry, he is totally putting his dick in her.
Science? Ha! You ask me about science? Just look at Frankie there and you will understand the purpose of science. It is to acquire the knowledge of the very nature of life itself, and to create what those less informed would call miracles with that knowledge.
And put your dick in her. I'm sorry, I can't. No, there is no way around it. He is putting.
Here you are.
He is
One
totally putting
freshly
her.
brewed
He is
healing
totally
drink.
putting his dick in
Sip
her.
it if you get hurt, and its beneficial vitamins and other ingredients will help you.
Thank you. Thank you. Tell me. Wait.
This poor, benighted, unscientific town used to be a thriving community. Lately, however, the birth rate has dropped, and anyone careless enough to be caught out at night tends not to return. The heavy rains of the last few years have also put a damper on the local economy. The only road out of the valley has become covered by an endless and impassable swamp. I have not received a single delivery of scientific equipment this year. It is terrible.
This year, from what everybody else has said, it's been a few years since the pass has turned into swamps. All right. Oh yeah, there were. Well, now see, there were a lot. There were. It's an interesting conundrum as far as who was. I mean, how do you differentiate? How do you decide who was the first? Who was the first producer to actually use voice artists, or even voiceover, or even voice of voices in their games at all? Because there were some like on the N64, the N64's second James Bond game, The World Is Not Enough, had audio clips from the movie, but that wasn't really something that was specifically for that game. It was just audio clips from the movie. So that they did use voices for their game, but it wasn't like they didn't record voiceovers and voice actors for that specific game. So it's really difficult to decide what counts and what doesn't. So, all right, Dr. Cranium, tell me about your Frankie, and please leave out the whole experimentation with how her elasticity is with the elasticity of regenerated flesh. I don't want to know.
Is she not a wonder? My Frankie, fully functional in every way. In fact, I imagine she could even, No,
that is specifically what I told you not to talk about, sir. I don't want to know about your experimentations with her hoo-ha. That is not ethical. That is beyond. That is very much not ethical.
I am sorry, but I really cannot reveal the nature of the experiments Frankie and I intend to perform. The world may not yet be ready for them. More importantly, I do not want anyone else taking credit for my results. Besides, Frankie is a little shy.
I remember the Hobbit game. I remember. Yeah, they made a Hobbit game when like everybody was doing the Hobbit and Lord of the Rings, I think.
Better table that idea.
Yeah, he's totally gonna bang. He is totally gonna bang Frankie.
Do not be concerned if you should be unable to reach me during the next few days. Frankie and I shall be engaged in some very important and engrossing scientific research.
I would absolutely bet that it is very gross experimentations and research. Because that is just
Good
ew.
day again.
Hello, Dimitri. How are you?
Good to see you.
Like, literally, there was, like, a B-rated movie that dealt with the idea of Frankenstein, but he was making a woman. Or more to the point, he was, and like... Because I remember when he was, like, when the scientist was, like, selecting, he, like, hired all the prostitutes in his town that he could, and was, like, put X's on certain body parts, then, like, just blew them up. And then, like, scavenged all the parts, sewed them together, and, like... It was like Frankenstein, but it was... I think, if I remember right, the movie literally was called Frankenhooker. that is what the movie was called, was Frankenhooker, and it was like, oh my god, it was a B-rated Cinemax flick, if I remember right.
I know only what legends tell of them, undead which drink the blood of the living. We have always had stories of them here. I have never known anyone here to be harmed by a vampire, that we know of for certain.
Yes, it was a 1990s horror comedy, about 1 hour and 25 minutes. Okay. I knew, okay, and apparently you actually can watch it for free on Tubi. Really? Oh my god, I might have to wander in to the Geek Corner and do a review of that movie, because oh my god. I remember it from, like I said, I remember it from when I was a lot younger. No, actually it was let's see here. It was written by Bob Martin and Frank Hellenlotter. Directed by Frank Hellenlotter. Produced by Jane Glickenhaus. Oh god. Yeah, it was such a bizarre ass, it was so fucking weird. And like I said, it was very much the Skinamax type thing. It was something special. Like I said, I think I may have to do a movie review for that.
I am well, and I hope that you are also.
I mean, Tubi has, that's TUBI for anybody unsure. Tubi has a lot of like B-rated or C-rated, even D-rated movies that are just like, yeah, they have all these horrible movies that you can actually watch for free. They do have, they do have commercial breaks and stuff, but it's like, hey, I'm not going to pay money to watch fucking Frankenhooker. I'm just not. But, if I'm going to do a review of it, I mean, I will watch it again because, like I said, there's some parts of it that are just kind of like, stand out in my mind that are like, okay, wait. For the longest time, I thought that was a fever dream. For the longest time, I thought that movie was just a fever dream, that I was sick, I had a really high fever, and my brain was boiling and was just like, oh, so what if Frankenstein used prostitutes for the body parts of his creature? It's like, no, that was a real thing. That was a real fucking thing. Oh, wow.
I have not spoken of it before, because I know so little. Still, it is very bad luck to speak of it, and the memories of Mordavia are deep. They worshipped it in the monastery, that much I know.
Right.
The members of the monastery stayed mostly within its walls, but the townspeople feared them. They said the followers were all like madmen, concealed in robes and speaking in whispers. Then one day they were all gone. We heard of the fighting down by the Dark One's cave, of course. No one returned here except for my grandfather. He brought this staff here and said Irana was dead. That is all I know of the matter. I am sorry if I cannot help you more. Be careful and good luck.
I've had some really fucked up fever dreams in my time. Like, oh my god. Like, not even fever dreams, just natural dreams. Like, I think it was last night I had a dream that, like, Disney World expanded. Like, there were full-on cities for each like region that they dealt with. So it's like, you know, you had the Wild West, which is pretty much everybody has to have a Wild West. Then there was like the futuristic thing, and like I said, it was like a full-on fucking big city. The strange thing was that everything was elevated up over water, and there were crocodiles and hippopotami, basically to deal with any garbage that was thrown over, any random food that was dropped in the cracks, or any descendants that they didn't exactly, any people that showed up they didn't really like, or that was speaking out against them, they just kind of like tipped over the walkway down into the water so that the hippopotami and crocodiles would devour them and make them disappear. Oh my god, it was, yeah, that was not a fever dream. That was just a regular fucking dream. My brain is really fucked up. Hey, we won't, look at it this way, we won't have to spend a lot of money on janitorial staff if we're like, oh, look, somebody's arm came off on this roller coaster because they didn't listen, and now we have an arm and a dead body. Just push them over the edge into the water. That they'll be taken care of. No big deal. And besides, who wouldn't want like a big city where you could, who wouldn't want like massive big city type situations where you could go from the Wild West to ancient Egypt to Imperial Japan, ancient Imperial Japan, or visit, you know, the Huns, or visit Alexander the Great or the Roman Empire or something like that. It's like, yeah. Just like a foot, like it. I think what it was is I was reading up on the conflict between DeSantis and Disney, and it's like, what if Disney won out and just took over the state of Florida? It's like, no, the state of Florida is turning into is turning into nothing but Disney theme parks. We are building major cities for every area. So it's like you have like a full-on Coruscant for Galaxy's, you know, they make a new Galaxy's Edge that's just like, oh yeah, this is a full-on, like, well, maybe not Coruscant, maybe something closer to Nar Shaddaa, where it's like, you have kind of the dark and seedy parts and stuff like that. That would be fucking awesome. I would love that. But I think that's what it was that kind of sparked it off in my brain. It's like, hey, if we're gonna continue this line, let's go weird, man. Let's just go fucking weird. And when my brain goes weird, it goes weird hard.
The town is quiet now, and the rumors are few, except for the ones about you.
Let me guess. They want to know who I'm banging, right? They want to know who I've been banging. I banged last game. They want to know who I'm banging, right? I can't put it past them. Hi. Know any room?
Igor come back to town after dark the other night. See strange, pretty woman standing near gate. She look like she looking for someone. Igor go up to pretty woman. Igor say, "Hey, baby, want to light my pyre?" Little graveyard humor there.
Yeah, what?
She did not have sense of humor. She give Igor cold shudder and walk off. Igor in love, or at least reasonable facsimile.
You have really strange standards of love, Igor. Really strange. Wow, that is just...
Crypt belonged to Borgoff family. Used to be boyars and lived in castle.
Yeah.
Now only Borgoff's around here in Crypt. Except last boyar. Nobody knows where his body lies.
The last boy... Who was the last boy? Oh.
Grave digging not so bad. Customers not complain. Little graveyard humor there.
What? See, it's not... The people that you're burying aren't your customers. It's their families that are your customers, so... They could complain.
Not too bad. Little graveyard humor there.
May I please have a crowbar or a sledgehammer or something? I would take a cricket bat just to beat Igor senseless. So let's see here. Igor tried to hit on Katrina, and Katrina apparently was having nothing of it. We should probably sit down and eat. Can I have some food, please? Bella!
Nothing like a good breakfast to get you off to a good start in the morning, especially when everything's laced with garlic.
Oh, why? Okay, this is very strong Slavic, Baltic things. Frumpy big lady smoking a pipe. That is, you do not fuck with her. You do not want to fuck with Bella. Let me just say that you do not want to fuck with Bella. Because this is something that is, like, very unique to the Slavic, Baltic, Eastern European area. Like, you will have the little old ladies. The little old ladies that are, you know, they're thick. They thick ladies. But they are old ladies who can, like, they can pick up a wheelbarrow or a handcart of, like, the heaviest shit you can imagine. And they can walk for a day and be like, don't fucking care. Shit's gotta get done. I would not be surprised if John Rhys Davies is a vampire.
My mother used to go to the garden or the staff whenever she was unhappy. She said that the staff always made her feel safe and warm. I have always felt such feelings there as well, I might add. My grandmother used to say that the staff was from the mage Irana, that it was Irana's final gift to Moldavia when she died. I only know that you should visit there at night sometime. Perhaps you will have a pleasant dream there.
Not been my experience. It's kind of a fucked up dream.
My grandmother used to tell stories about Irana. How she was part fairy folk.
She was?
And unearthly beautiful. And she brought kindness and magic wherever she went.
Wives' tales.
They were true.
She's your wife,
Somewhere
dude.
in the forest lies Irana's garden. My grandmother used to visit there sometimes before the woods got too dangerous to travel in.
And then she used the staff.
My grandmother told me how very beautiful the garden was, and how it filled her with happiness. Oy, how I wish I could visit there sometime.
No, Bella. It is too dangerous outside the town walls.
I know, Yuri.
Yuri,
Still,
calm the fuck down.
Someday I will go there. You'll see.
Bella, Bella, would you like an escort? Not like that kind of escort, like somebody literally to a bodyguard. A bodyguard. Forget I ever said escort. How would you like a bodyguard? I will guard you as you go to visit the garden.
Even my husband has dreams sometimes. I keep trying
Everybody
to tell
has
him
dreams.
to believe in his dreams.
Some
that
more
they are
fucked up than
trying
others.
To tell him something, but he wouldn't listen.
It's because your husband is kind of a curmudgeon, Bella.
I used to see the domovoi. When I was a child, I'd sneak down from my bedroom in the middle of the night and look for him. He was always hiding somewhere downstairs, and he would laugh. When I found him, he would be hysterical, the domovoi.
Was that
now
how he
that
laughed?
I'm an adult, I don't see him. But I do know he's still around.
Well, I think that's enough. Thank you.
In the folk tales of this region, we have always spoken of those beautiful maidens who seek to drown whomever comes near. I do not know if the Rusalki are real or not, but they make a good story.
Trust me, the Rusalka is very real.
There are supposed to be domovoi in most houses in Mordavia. They bring good luck as long as you don't try to harm them. The domovoi are creatures of legends, although I have never seen one.
You strike them downstairs at midnight. Or after midnight. Or maybe that's just me because I'm childlike. Maybe because the hero is... Maybe because Ollamh the Yoinker is so childlike... childish enough that he still uses the Yoinker as part of his name. Maybe he is so childlike that the Domovoid's like, yo, I don't normally show up to adults, but I mean, you know, you are essentially a child, which really brings major questions into anybody who has intimate relations with you. Oh shit. This This one has really gone off the fucking rails. Oh my god. This episode has really gotten fucking weird. From Frankenhooker to the Domovoy shows up because our hero is very childlike and has some severe mental disabilities that makes him very childlike. And then anybody who has adult relations with him is ooh.
We do not like to speak of such things in Mordavia.
I don't care.
It is considered bad luck.
Talking
there have been always rumors of vampires around here, though.
Tell about some of the things you have done in Mordavia.
Perhaps we do need a hero around here.
I say Degor, fuckers. Like, literally, I say... I got no
After
stamina.
some rest, you feel better.
I got no stamina from eating a fucking... From eating breakfast or lunch or whatever meal that was.
After some...
All right, there we go. Ooh, it's starting to get towards nighttime.
It is that if you...
The nighttime is the right time. The nighttime is the right time.
After some...
All right, so now it is officially night. It is dark as shit.
The massive gate...
Katrina! I suppose we could have gone to the Thieves Guild and been like, yo, Chief Thief, get out the fucking way! So, alright, we need to go back into fucking stop that. Shit. You and your bolts of lightning, you fucking pissant. Pick the lock. Wait. Is the lock, like, located in the dude's groin? Because I kind of got a problem with that. I kind of got a problem with the
You hear it?
Yeah, okay. This looks right. Wait, yes, okay, yes. So now we use this, turn that to the side, go through the secret passage. We're in the pink bedroom, which the pink bedroom is kind of not really, not really a proper bedroom. And then we go into the three-way with the pink curtains, but we ignore the pink curtains and go the other way. Ignore the pink curtains. Because the pink curtains are on the inside, though, so they're supposed to. Hello! Fucking goddamn it!
Toby. He came to visit while I was sleeping? Did you ask him what he wanted? Well then, ask him now.
What do you want? Look, I am.
You tell her about the innkeepers.
I miss my mommy and my daddy. But I can never go home. Toby says this is my home now.
Well, that's...
You say hello.
Hello? Do you live in the castle now, too?
No. I very much do not live at... no.
You tell about...
I never met a real hero before. Why'd you come here?
You start to tell what you're doing here.
Look, I came here... I didn't have much.
Toby, it's not polite to interrupt. How many times do I have to tell you that?
2,563.
You adopt the tradition. No one sees.
All right. Hi.
Toby's my best friend. We play games and tell stories, and I never had a real friend before. Toby says I'm his best friend too.
Oof.
My name is Tanya, and this is Toby.
Tanya!
What's your name?
Is Toby a Wookiee? Because, dear gods, he kind of looks like he reminds me very much of a Wookiee. He does. He very much reminds me of a Wookiee.
My mommy and daddy don't like me anymore.
Hey!
I did something bad, and now they don't want to see me ever again. Sometimes I miss my mommy and daddy.
Who told you that your mommy and daddy don't want to see you anymore?
I know, Toby. You and Aunt Trina take good care of me. I wouldn't want to leave you ever. But I still miss my mommy.
Excuse me. Aunt Tina.
Toby used to visit me at the inn. My mommy and daddy would not like it if they saw Toby. They wouldn't let me play with him, so I didn't tell them about him. One day, Toby brought me a beautiful doll. I never had a real doll before. I named her Vanna. But when my mommy saw Vanna, she got real mad. She tried to make me tell about Toby.
My mommy and daddy yelled at me. They scared me. They took Vanna away, and they wouldn't let me see her ever again. I didn't want them to do that to Toby, so I ran away with him. Aunt Trina says my mommy and daddy won't like me now. She says they will be scared of me like they were scared of Vanna. I don't want my mommy and daddy scared of me. I will never go back again.
All right. Toby, you cannot be okay with this.
Toby. You should go now. That's a scary thing. That's how come we always used to have garlic all... Mommy and I used to braid the garlic and put it up all over the place to keep out the bad things.
Uh-huh.
I don't like the smell of garlic. I had to wear garlic around my neck all the time. Now I have a pretty necklace instead. See? Isn't it pretty?
Oh, beautiful.
The necklace is on a choker chain, completely covering the little girl's throat.
Uh-huh. Particularly covering the bite marks, I'm sure.
A long time ago, I used to live at the inn. But now I get to live here. I don't have to be afraid of the bad things all the time.
Well, no, because the bad things are your friends.
Now I have Toby.
Yeah, okay,
This is where I live now. I have this whole room to myself.
Really?
Sometimes I get to go to the hall with Aunt Trina and play with Cuddles.
Cuddles? Who the fuck is who's Cuddles?
Cuddles is Aunt Trina's pet hound. He's my friend, too.
Pet hound? So Katrina has a pet hound.
Aunt Trina says she will be my friend and take care of me. I like her. She gives me nice things. She sent Toby to me. She says I'll be her little girl forever and ever.
Yeah, that means you're never going to grow up. I mean, mentally you might grow up, but physically you're never going to grow up.
That's the place with the big fireplace and all the fancy statues. Sometimes I dance for Aunt Trina there. It's fun. Except when the dark man is there. I don't like him.
Tell me about this dark man. This isn't now. We need to be. Dear God, what is it with this game and bringing up memories of B movies? You're not talking about the Liam Neeson Dark Man, are you? Like the guy whose face burned off and he's like he can make a semi face, but only for a short time. He has no nerve endings, so he doesn't feel any pain, stuff like that. You're not talking about that Dark Man, are you? You're talking about like an evil man, right?
I don't like the Dark Man. I wish Aunt Trina never brought him here. Mean. I stick out my tongue at him all the time.
Seriously, I don't speak Wookiee.
Toby doesn't like the Dark Man either. Toby says the Dark Man can't be trusted. You should stay away from him.
Oh, if you're talking about Adavis, I'll fuck that, but I'll fuck him up yet again.
Aunt Trina says I dance very well. I like to dance, especially up in the air. That's really fun.
God damn it, now I'm thinking Beetlejuice. The fuck? Like, the end of Beetlejuice where, like, oh, well, I got this grade where, the girl, oh God, I can't remember what the character's name was, but it was like, hey, I got these grades, can I? And then, like, lift her up in the air while she dances to, Harry Belafonte, who is just fucking banger. Harry Belafonte, yes, Lydia, where she's like dancing to Jump in the Lion, up in the air. Oh yeah, Harry Belafonte, by the way, absolute fucking master musician.
Sometimes Aunt Trina and I dance all over the room. We dance on top of the statues and everything. It's like flying around and around.
Yeah, you're up in the air. That's you're up in the air and moving around in the air. That's flying. Yes, Winona Ryder, that is right.
That's the place with the big fireplace and all the fancy statues. Sometimes I dance for Aunt Trina there. It's fun.
Okay.
This is where I live now. I have this...
Okay, so... Hey, you know your little doll
What is
Vanya?
that? Toby, let him in.
I've got Vanya! Vanna! Sorry, Vanna.
Dolly!
Yeah. You have to...
I thought I lost you. Look, Toby, it's Vanna. Thank you for bringing her to me. I thought she was lost. Where did you find her?
Ooh,
You tell Tanya how her mummy misses her.
I miss my mommy, too. Sometimes I want to cry, but I can't anymore. I just feel sad.
You tell her about the inn and how sad it is without her.
If I went back to the inn, I'd never be afraid of the dark again.
damn right you wouldn't. Toby, you're...
Toby says that everyone would be afraid of me now. Toby gave her to me.
Right?
Mommy didn't like her. She kept trying to make me tell where I got Vanna from. Mommy wouldn't let me play with her.
Look, you want...
I was afraid Mommy wouldn't let me play with Toby anymore. Toby was my only friend. I didn't want my mommy to make Toby go away.
Look, Toby's...
I told Toby all about it, and Toby brought me here to Aunt Trina. She never takes my toys or friends away. Never.
See... All you had to do was tell your mother that you want Vanna on the Wheel of Fortune, and you're good, okay? That's all you gotta do. Winona Ryder really did just nail the role of Lydia in Beetlejuice. It was... I mean, there was a reason why when they made a Beetlejuice cartoon series that they're like, no, it's going to be Beetlejuice and Lydia. These are the two characters because Michael Keaton and Winona Ryder just like fucking just... They knocked it out of the fucking park. That's a good question, Sid. I have been trying to figure that out. I don't think it's a Wookiee. I mean, I don't think it's a Wookiee, mostly because LucasArts would have sued the shit out of Sierra when this game was made if they had made it a Wookiee. But it's not really a werewolf because it's not a human. I think it's just a big hairy monster that is just like, looks scary, but really is very caring and tender, which I respect.
Mommy and I worked hard all the time to keep the inn nice.
Yeah.
And then my mommy, she never had time to play or sing anymore. And when it got night, she made me go to bed all by myself in the dark. It was really scary. I was afraid the bad things would get me. But nobody heard me when I cried. When I went out to the inn, Daddy would yell at me to get back to bed. I was scared.
Did you ever meet the...
Daddy wouldn't let me have a candle or anything. He said it would bring the bad things. I didn't like the dark. But then, Toby came to my window at night. He would hold me, and he would talk to me, and he would tell me he would keep the bad things away from me all So I went away with Toby. Now I'm not afraid of the dark.
You're the dark.
Aunt Trina says the bad things will never get me now, and I have Toby to take care of me. But sometimes I still miss my mommy.
See, it's very easy to say you're not afraid of the dark things anymore when you're one of the dark things, okay? They all do. See, that's the thing, Sin. They all do because they can't have children. Actually, in a lot of vampire mythology, most vampires, at one point or another, somewhere down the line, they try and turn a child because they want a child. They want to raise a child. The problem is, of course, with vampirism is that that child is stuck at that age. Look at Interview with a Vampire. Look at, God, tons of other, I think the only vampire that I know of that hasn't actually done that was Vlad Dracul. I think he's the only one that was like, you know what? I fucking hate kids. I don't want a fucking kid, let alone a fucking kid forever. God damn it, I don't want this shit. Fuck them.
My daddy used to be happy. He would take me out walking around and talking to everyone in town, and the inn was always busy with new people to talk to, and I could stay up and dance while my mommy sang for people. Then the rains came, and then people didn't come to the inn anymore, and Daddy said that there were bad things. He wouldn't take me walking anymore. He made me go to bed when it got dark, and he said the bad things would try to get me.
Ooh, wow, we are like, God damn it, we are digging into some really, really deep ass shit. Like, okay, so Sin, I don't think you were, I don't think you were here when we discovered that Dr. Cranium, the local mad scientist in town, has been making a Frankie, or his Frankie, that is very much a female Frankenstein, a la Frankenhooker, which we discussed earlier. Yeah, we've been delving into the creep factor of Mordavia today. Like, oh my God, there's some funky ass shit going down here. Like, the fact that they used to have, okay, so Bella, Yuri would tend the inn, Bella would sing for people, and little Tanya here would dance. That is just, okay, so Frankie wasn't much other than like a pair of shoulders and a head. That was pretty much all we could see of Frankie. That was like in the painted background, really, kind of. It wasn't like really animated or close up.
I can't go home again.
Yes, you
and
can.
Aunt Tina says that this is my home now. She says that my mommy and daddy will think I'm a bad thing now, and that they won't love me anymore.
Look, Aunt Trina is a fucking cunt.
Toby says this is my home now, and he loves me very much.
Toby loves you.
I wish my mommy and daddy didn't think I was a bad thing. Then maybe Toby and I could visit them.
Look, Toby. Aunt Trina!
Toby says Aunt Trina is his master. She sent Toby to be my friend so I would never have to be afraid of the night again. Yeah.
Yeah, so Aunt Trina sent Toby to you to kind of like sucker you in towards the dark side. Aunt Trina's a bitch! Katrina's a bitch. And Trina and Katrina are the same people. She, like, rules over out of this that I had to fuck with, that was, like, totally fucking with me 2 games ago.
Toby says I'm not a bad thing. It's just Mommy and Daddy who think I'm a bad thing now, but I'm not their child now anymore.
I still don't like Toby. I still do not like Toby. Toby isn't bad. Toby is not bad. He is a servant of the Dark One, which we also saw kind of hints towards in the second the second game. Particularly in Wit with the completely blacked out portrait of some mysterious wizard. Yeah, that's I do not like the Dark Master.
Toby says I have to stay in the castle.
Why?
People might get scared and try to hurt me in the town. And I have to go to bed in the daytime now.
Yeah, it's because you're a fucking vampire.
He says you should go because you make me sad.
All right, Toby, you shut the fuck up. Tanya, you're all right. Toby, calm the fuck down. I do not want to fight you, Toby, but if it means saving this little girl, I'll do it.
Toby says he wants me to be happy and he'll do anything for me. He says he'd take me back to the inn that someone would try to hurt me.
You say,
Hi! Have you come to play with Toby and me and Vanna?
Yes!
You say good.
Goodbye. Come again some other night.
You got it! Goddamn, Toby is like all about slamming that fucking door. I still don't know why they have the pink curtains here, but not over here. It's like, is this just supposed? Is this supposed to be a misdirect? Is it supposed to be like, oh no, the little girl's room is this way, not that way? Fuck, I don't remember where to go from here.
You hear?
I don't think this is right.
Don't.
No, this is right?
There's something.
Yes, it's exit or E11T. And if you're wondering why E11T, that is because Red Dwarf. If you don't understand, if you don't know what Red Dwarf is,
snick. The
yeah,
lock is
just
open. The stone walls.
okay, we're yes.
You hear?
Okay, so the blue cup. So the next one over should be the way out.
You hear?
And it is because you have the
You reach up
broken
to put
candle.
the candle back. It's a fake candle.
Yeah.
You move it. A secret passage opens up.
Yes, you've done this twice already, you fucking idiot.
As you shake.
Yes. That opens up the crypt. Oh, fucking hell, mate. Fucking goddamn, the fucking goddamn gods and their fucking lightning shit. Ugh. Look, just
You
climb up and over. All right, I want to see, is the Domovoi in the inn? I want to see if the Domovoi's in the inn. No! Oh, wait. What time is it? Oh, it's not even midnight. It's not even fucking midnight yet. Oh, fucking really? I did all that in less than... No, God. Oh, fuck.
Your sleep is interrupted around...
Oh, good. Oh, good. It's interrupted around midnight because the Domovoi is like, yo, hey.
As you enter the hallway, you hear someone... The crying is coming from the door.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought it was the Domovoi that was like, hey.
The cries are coming...
You must accept it, Bella.
No, I cannot believe it. She can't be. I know she's alive. I know she will come back to us.
Alive?
Crying will not bring her back to us. This is foolish. Just go to sleep.
How can I sleep when my baby is not safe? She is at the castle. I know she must be.
No,
Then she must be dead. Bella, there is nothing we can do.
The cries...
No, she's not dead.
Lock the door to your...
She's not dead. But she's not really alive.
After some...
God damn it. Domovoi, you were the ass... Where the fuck is that? Where was that little blue bitch boy? Because, oh my God, he was the one that started this shit, not me. He was the one that started this. He started the whole, oh, hey, maybe you should pick up this doll from inside that cupboard. And he's the one that fucking led us to all this shit. Come the fuck on. I think this is a really good place to end for the night. Actually, you know what? We are going to sleep until dawn. No, sleep until morning.
You awaken as the...
Okay, so this should be day 10, morning, right? Yes, good. Okay. Let's go down and have some breakfast. Yes. Eggs and bacon.
It's sausage and peppers fried with garlic.
Couldn't you at least put in a couple at least one egg with the sausage and garlic? Don't get me wrong. I love sausage and garlic. I love sausage. I love garlic. I also like eggs and bread and toasted bread. And maybe, just maybe like 100-gram potato, shred it up, rinse it, fry it up, do up some fucking hash browns. You really got nothing. Neither one of you have anything for me.
You do not need to go looking for trouble. It will always find you. Please.
I wish. I fucking wish. Because, dear gods, I have been looking for a while now. I have spent 3 and 3/4 games looking for trouble. And very rarely has it actually sought me out. Anyway, I believe that is where we are going to end for tonight. Because it just feels like a really solid place to fucking end. Like, we've explored pretty much the entire castle, I think. No, there is a dungeon. There is a dungeon that we have not explored yet. There is a dungeon we have not explored yet. But we've met Tanya. We've given her dolly back. We've kind of like tried to get her on our side. More importantly, I think we need Toby on our side. Like, Toby, Toby's a beast. And Toby cares about Tanya more than anything else, which is good because we need him to be like, look, yo, if it comes down to a question of what is best for Tanya and what is best for Katrina, we gotta side with Tanya and fuck Katrina. That is where he needs to be. Anyway, as always, thank you guys very much for watching Sin Gamers Grotto 1 alcohol, which never works out. One alcohol never works out. You gotta have 2 or 3. Just saying. I mean, technically, this is 1 alcohol, but it's drunk in two mugs, so I count it as 2. If you liked the video, don't forget to paw the like button. If you're new here, don't forget to paw the subscribe button. If you want to help out the channel, both myself and everybody else, if you really want to help the channel grow to its full capacity, there are links down below. There's Ko-fi for a one-time donation, or our Patreon page down below for continual help. If you want to be kept up to date of when we go live and when we upload videos and all that good stuff, check out the social... You can ring the bell, but also check out the social media links down below. The Facebook page, the Twitter account, and the Discord server. All of that so that you can stay tuned for more from Ollamh Productions. Cheerio!